Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to the A through Z playthrough. In today's video, we've landed on Orphea. We're almost there. We're getting there. Definitely not going to be done by the beginning of the year, but we're getting there. Orphea is, as of right now, the newest character to enter the Nexus. She was released on November 13th, shown off at BlizzCon 2018. And oh my goodness, she is strong. Now, if you're just tuning in and you're not really up to speed on what's been going on in Heroes, you may not know who Orphea is. She is the daughter of the Raven Lord, Blizzard's first unique character to enter the Nexus that doesn't come from any other worlds, any of the other universes. She was born and raised inside of the Nexus, which is kind of cool. I like her art style quite a bit. I think they did a great job. And I'm definitely not biased at all. She's sitting at a 48% win rate right now with a 61% popularity. People are really enjoying her since she's been added to the game. She has been nerfed a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But my God, she has some burst damage, boys. Hopefully we get a good game today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Infernal Shrines. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. At level 1, we're going to be picking up the Ancestral Strength. Non-heroic abilities deal 25% more damage to stun, rooted, silence, or slowed enemies, and grant 1 additional chaos when hitting heroes. This was the build we figured out on the theory crafting one that also became the most dominant build for Orphea. It was just nerfed a little bit later in the build. We'll talk about that. But, you know, every now and then I get the build right is all I'm saying. I just want to feel good about it, okay? Let me have it. All right? Up my game volume just a little bit. I think it was a little too quiet. Friendly team! Murden, Cassia, Vala. Uh-oh. Look out, team. Look out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're fine. Tyrande and myself, the enemy team. Chromie, Alarak, Diablo, Murky, Lily. One thing I really like about Orphea is not only does she have burst damage, which, of course, man, I love me some burst damage. Let me tell you. She also has great lane clear. So, like, stuff like this at any stage in the game, it's pretty much no trouble. We can clear that, immediately rotate. All of our cooldowns will be back up by the time we get to the middle lane, and we can kill that off then too. Her Q ability is called the Shadow Waltz, and if we land that on an opponent, our next movement action will cause us to do a little bit of a slide, a little bit of a teleport. So her mobility is contingent on actually landing your other mobilities, or your other abilities, excuse me. Our W ability is called Chomp. It bites things in front of us and deals a lot of damage. It's really fun. Alarak missing, so we don't want to go up too far. If I just see a Chromie, I think I could trade in that relatively well. Nope. Nope. Get away from me. You guys get out of here. Is he a lightning build? He is. Okay, I'm going to do an early sip. We probably don't need to, and that's okay. Our E ability is Dread. When we throw this bad boy out, it's going to slow down enemies in the area. She has that timing pretty good. Slow down enemies that get hit by the end. Oh, missed. Fuck. But we're going to pick up a talent here at level 4 that makes it so we don't even have to land that ability properly with Fright. So anyone that gets hit, even in the travel path of our E ability, is going to be slowed. And because of our level 1 talent, that means that we're going to deal some bonus damage to them. Now, I really like Orphea's level 7 because it allows her to scale into the late game quite well, I think, just from doing things like getting XP for your team, which you should be trying to do anyway. You should be doing that. Hey. Hey, bud. All right? Chill. Okay? You get the fuck out of here. All right? Jeez. Just trying to clear my lane. Why are you acting like such an Alarak, huh? Gah! The friendly team is sitting at almost level 6. Everyone's up in the top lane, so I'm just going to rotate down really quick and clear this. I guess they're looking for a team fight. I wasn't really trying to come down here to team fight, but, you know, when in Rome. Why not, right?
That was
The chop!
fun.
That should be a slow on Alarak there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Our trait, whenever we... God, that's a paragraph. Look at that. Basically, whenever we land our abilities on the enemy team, it's going to build up chaos. And then we spend that chaos by auto-attacking. So abilities build chaos. It is called chaos, right? And then auto-attack spend the chaos. Only if we hit heroes do we generate any. But it allows us to heal in these fights. So we auto-attack, we deal critical hit damage, and then we can't let Murky just get value down there. And then, yeah, basically that's our sustain. It's a little bit of burst damage. Allows us to show off how good we are at the video game. It does all of those really important things. But I'm a little concerned that we're just letting Murky push. So we already got a kill. I feel like I'm going to back off and try to protect the map. We are going to pick up Ravenous Hungerer, which allows us to stack up our chomp by last hitting enemies with it. You like Asmodean dunks? Then you'll love this. Oh, God. This team fight, it's looking pretty clumped. Oh, they're still getting kills. All right. They only need 6 more. I'm counting on them. I'm counting on them. I'm trying to save the lanes.
Go away and don't come back.
We're going to wait for the next lane to come in, and then we'll try to chomp that. Basically, every time we have chomp up, we want to be using it on a full minion wave. And we could do things like hit him with that, go in for the chomp, and clear most enemies out. Every time we do this, we're going to be getting damage added to our chomp. That is going to keep rising. There's no cap to it. It just keeps going. So the better you are at last hitting with chomp, the better your end game's going to be. Like I said, it's pretty fucking easy to do. It's kind of like Dunk, where it gives you a window after the actual ability, so you can just kind of wait around and, you know, you don't have to kill everything at one time. Your team can actually help you stack if you wanted to be really organized with it, but not too worried about it, boys. Not too worried. Let's slow these guys down. Remember, we do bonus damage to them as well. It's not just heroes we deal bonus damage to if they're slowed, so it is advantageous for us to do.
I cast a large shadow.
Hey, bud. And I'm just going to try to keep soaking XP to the best of my ability. What I've found recently, especially when I play by myself, you know, not making videos, just kind of playing the game, I found that heroes that are able to... Oh, that sucks. I couldn't fucking click on it. Heroes that are able to lane clear, I really do feel like they impact the game more than anything else. And I mean, that's nothing new. I've been talking about how important I think lane clear is for fucking years, right? It's nothing new at all, but I think in today's game, it becomes more and more important. Like, applying map pressure like this Murky's trying to do is so valuable if the enemy team just does not respond to it. And I'm finding more and more, especially in quick match, people just don't fucking respond to it. Like, they just don't. Like, right now, my team's not soaking top, my team's not soaking bottom.
Why not?
Take advantage of that. That's all I'm saying.
I'm annoyed now.
Let's see what my chomp does. 472 damage? Is that what that said right now? Which is pretty damn good. Friendly team does catch Murky trying to take another camp. We should be able to stop this no problem. In fact, I'm not even that worried. Just gonna chomp this lane. I'm focusing on the late game. You know how when we played Nazebo, we were focused on our stacks for our trait the entire time? Arguably, you know, a little bit too much, and then I lost focus there for a little while. I play Orphea the same fucking way. I'm all about stacks for the late game. That's what matters to me. Because right now, all I'm doing is building up the future for my character. You know what I'm saying? It's like your parents paying for you to go to college. I'm paying for college right now. College is going to be around level 20, and it's going to be dope as fuck. It's going to be real good. And honestly, the enemy team isn't really applying too much pressure onto us right now, so I kind of feel like I can get away with anything. We're at 43 stacks right now. I try to be at 100. You know, I try to get to 100. I think this also stacks off of monsters. So, like, this objective here, we should, I think, unless it changed since BlizzCon, Full disclosure, it may have. Unless it changed since BlizzCon, I think we can just stack off of monsters. So going to the objective is actually advantageous for us. Let's see. Minions that die. Okay, it only said minions. Great ult from our brawler player.
Double kill.
Alarak's not going to be making it out of here. Easy. I don't think they need me on the objective. I'm going to go push top in a little bit more because we have an objective, or we have a mercenary camp going with it. Might as well try to get as much value as we can. Ooh, and it's the shaman. I'm going to wait for the next wave and chop that. Again, I just don't think the team needs me at the moment. The enemy team is starting to respawn, though. I got it to the point where it can last hit the mages already. So most of my extra damage needs to be on the warriors in the front because they have more health. Okay. 556 damage on that. Not bad at all. Murky looks like he's rotating down to the bottom lane to get some pressure there. Alarak and Diablo are still up top. Let's just go ahead and chomp this. Can almost kill the archers. A few more stacks. We do have our ultimate ability. We picked up the Crushing Jaws. This just had its cooldown increased by 20 seconds. Was a little bit too strong. Hoping to use it in this fight. We're also going to be picking up the Abyssal Symbiosis here. So, our I could have comboed with all of this. I should have comboed with all of this. I feel bad, actually. Okay. Going in here. Got a kill on Diablo. Alarak died immediately. I didn't even deal any damage to him.
Why do you have to be part of the
But pretty much the combo becomes... Yeah, she's dead. The combo becomes... That was my way out!
well fought.
Fuck! Hold on. I need to hit Lily. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. So when people die... before your Q can hit them, it can actually become really problematic really fast, as you saw there. She does have high mobility, but it's so important to land your hits in order to get that mobility. Anyway, the combo is you throw out your E, you immediately drop your ult where your E is going to explode, you walk up, maybe land a Q to get in range a little bit faster, and then you hit him with this fucking chomp that you've been building up throughout the course of this game. Our chomp right now deals 750 damage to slow targets. 750. Enemy team start to congregate in the middle lane. We have all of our abilities coming off cooldown right about now. We should be able to defend this no problem as a team. A little too close there. Ah, messed up the chomp range a little bit there. We do lose our Cassia down in the bottom lane. Enemy team might be heading over to this mercenary camp to our left, but it looks like instead they are opting to push in here. And my fucking Q was interrupted going in on Alarak there, so we weren't even able to deal our full potential damage. But it's still a lot of damage. Diablo looking for the lightning breath. We'll just be able to hit him with an easy Q and skirt right out of that. Slow going in on Alarak. Did hit Diablo. Chop.
Double kill.
Gonna back out away from Murky. Trying to, anyway. What? Thank you.
One kill.
And his egg was right here. So, oh, it was a fake egg. No, it was a real egg. Or was it a fake egg? What does he have? That was a real egg. Hey, feels good, man. Cassia taking a camp. That's exactly what she should be doing. I'm gonna get these fat, juicy stacks in the middle lane real quick. And I'm just trying to take my engagement smartly. I have noticed that I develop a little bit of gray mane syndrome on Orphea. Because of her mobility and how good it feels to actually get combos going, I've noticed that I dive in a lot when I probably shouldn't. I play a little too far forward when I should be sitting behind the tank, and I might be overcompensating for that just a little bit in today's game. But, yeah, that's the reason why. Trying to play safer. 70 stacks on our W right now. Gonna go ahead and hit that sippy cup, go into this engagement with full mana. The enemy team's still sitting in the middle lane, so I'm not too worried about them. And we can almost last hit the archers with just our W. Almost there. You know that moment when you're playing Azmodan and your dunk gets to the point of no return? That's kind of what we're going for here. That's what we're trying to do. So, I can't really do my full combo until we get our E back online, so I'm hoping the enemy team doesn't engage too hard here. We're looking pretty dominant on the objective right now. We'll go ahead and ult here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I'm annoyed now. The nexus just got a little safer.
Good job, team. You're doing great.
Untouchable.
You're doing great. I've had really good games these last couple of videos. I'm going to push middle. Nice. So now all we have to do is Q. And do that. Cassia's heading up to the top lane. I'm still pretty safe here, I think.
Why do you have to be
Get the
part
keep
of
wall down. Kill this. And then head to my team.
For demolished.
87 stacks right now. That's a bonus of 174 damage. They may have nerfed the scaling on this, actually. I feel like it was a little higher before. But that's okay. Just takes a little bit longer to get going. The Punisher hopping over the wall. We have our ultimate ability ready to go again in 10 seconds. I picked up this Lurking Terror. What that allows me to do is spawn a chomp at the location of my dread. So when this projectile goes forward, we can then throw out another chomp, for instance, hitting that Alarak for a 900 damage there, which I hope I don't have to tell you is pretty strong. That shares a cooldown with chomp now? Is that what it shares a cooldown with? It used to have a 30-second cooldown, now it doesn't. So you can spam it a lot more often. That actually got stronger. I thought it was a fucking nerf. I didn't actually read the patch notes for that when that went live. My friend was telling me about it, and he made it sound like a nerf. It's not a nerf at all. That's a massive buff. Let's see. Chromie is going to try to finish off someone here. Oh, it was me. I didn't even notice.
Why do you have to
Dude, that is a massive buff on Lurking Terror. Holy shit. That used to be a 30-second cooldown. Okay, but, it does share a cooldown, right? So, what you used to be able to do is use both of these. You can't use both of them anymore. Okay, so burst damage nerf, sustained damage increase, poke damage increase by a mile. I think I actually prefer it that way. Level 20, we are going to pick up the Engulfing Oblivion. Crushing Jaw lowers armor and reduces the cooldown down to 5 seconds if we're able to actually kill a target. With a Murky on the enemy team, I like to think we can kill a target. Basically, we just need to do our combo on someone that is low health. Hopefully kill them, and then we'll be able to kill off some other people as well. You did not miss... maybe you did see that wrong. I actually don't know. But our chomp is now dealing 1,000 damage to slowed targets. 1,000 damage. I guess it makes sense that you can't use these both anymore. Definitely a damage nerf. The Octograb did catch me out. We were taken down. Friendly team still seems composed. Enemy team sitting at level 18 to our 20. They do need to be careful here. I actually think this is a bit of a misplay at the moment. But when Cassia's dealing that much fucking damage with the bouncing ball, does it really matter? I guess not. Damn, Cassia, look at you go. Vala, too, doing a ton of damage in this game as well. What I like about Orphea is that she can kind of fill the role that the team needs. Like, I could be the aggressor in a lot of these team fights, or I can be the guy who just goes and cleans up the lane whenever we need to. Both of those are important jobs. Both of those need to be done. And she's the character that can kind of do all of it. And she has self-sustain! She really is a fantastic character. I do think they over-tuned her a little too much on release. I like to say that it's not on purpose, right? I like to say it's not, but she was certainly strong when she came out. I think she's going to settle down into a nice spot. Maybe a couple more changes. But just her playstyle, just her kit is fun. Like, damage aside, even if she dealt half damage, being able to skirt around fights when you're landing Shadow Waltzes is really, really enjoyable to do. So, we have every member of the friendly team still alive. Alarak back at the base. Lily fucking around in the middle lane. I'm going to continue to get stacks. Let's see if we can. Oh, yeah. Oh, we've hit critical mass. Now we don't even need to use our other abilities in order to get the chomp kills on minions. Now that the enemy team's starting to rotate back in, we'll be a little more careful. I would love to catch Chromie. I just don't know if it's going to be possible for me. Putting that on that long of a cooldown kind of sucks. The reason it didn't really help out on PvE is because one important thing about the Shadow... What was it called? Shadow Waltz. Is simply that if you don't hit a hero with it, it puts it on a 6-second cooldown. If you hit a hero with it, it's on basically no cooldown whatsoever. And that's the power of our build.
Double kill.
So if you hit heroes, it's on a 1-second cooldown. So I actually find myself not helping out on objectives too much. Probably not enough, actually. I should probably help out a little bit more. But I try to focus everything I can on heroes. More so than I would on most mages. Alright. We'll just go ahead and get out of here. And because we killed someone with our ultimate, because our ultimate did damage to someone and then they died, it is on it had a 5-second cooldown. So next fight, if there is one, doesn't look like there's going to be, we'd be able to use that again. Friendly team pushing up into... It sucks. He dodged it. Or I missed. Friendly team pushing up into the core. We should be able to get this no problem. Enemy team does have 20. Does that matter? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're chopping for 940 damage on a target that is not slowed. That damage can scale up so fast. 264 bonus damage. Deals 679 by baseline. And then we're increasing it by another 20% on slowed targets. Absolutely crazy. Really, 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 really fun character. I did structure damage. Oh. I'm so good at this game. There's the stats for the round. Like I said, I kind of played the lane clear role this game. I don't have any problem with that whatsoever. She doesn't have to be played that way. Talents I used. Oh, 25%. I also thought this was dirt for some reason. Ancestral Strike. Fright. Ravenous Hunger. Crushing Jaws. Abyssal Symbiosis. Lurking Terror. And Engulfing Oblivion. Up next, we're going to be taking a look at Probius. I hate Probius. I don't really play Ragnaros. I play Jimmy. I used to play Rhaegar. I used to play Rexxar. Fucking love Samuro! I can't wait to show off how good I've gotten at Samuro. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. See you guys later.